Humans are less than 1% of life on the entire planet, yet we've destroyed 83% of wild mammals. Day by day, we're tearing the planet that we rely on to shreds. To put it simply, we're killing everything around us to ensure that our lives are convenient. Scientists are saying that we now only have one generation of humans left to save the planet. It's our responsibility to save the place that allows us to thrive because we're the ones that put it in danger in the first place. One of the worst parts about all of this, in my opinion, is that we know what we're doing is killing wildlife everywhere, yet we continue to do it because that makes our lives easier. We are more worried about our convenience than we are about the 1 million animals that die every year due to plastic pollution alone. If we want our planet, our amazing planet, to be a safe place for the next generation, for our own children, we have to change our daily actions. In 1950, 5% of the world's population had plastic in their stomachs. Today, it's 90%. The majority of the population will have a slow and painful death. In the amount of time that the plastic is in their stomachs, it cannot break down, which eventually takes up space meant for food and leads to starvation. Plastic takes 500 years to decompose. That's 6 times as long as the average human lifespan. I want you to really think about that for a second. Something that we use once can kill multiple animals, even after we're gone. So let's say you go to the grocery store and you leave with a few plastic bags of groceries. Those bags have the potential to kill animals, and we do that probably once a week. According to the Environmental Protection Agency, over 380 billion plastic bags are consumed in the United States in 1 year. And according to globalcitizen.org, about 2 million plastic bags are used per minute. By 2050, there will be more plastic in the ocean than fish, and there's nobody to blame but ourselves. Even now, there's virtually no beach that you can go to that isn't scattered or lined with garbage. Remote islands that produce little to no plastic pollution are being overwhelmed by the plastic washing up on their shores. Everyone wants their pretty getaway vacations, but sooner than later, that won't be possible. Just think about how simple it could be to lessen your impact. Buy one $10 reusable water bottle instead of drinking pre-bottled water. That would save each person almost $200 a year, according to dailyinfographic.gov. Not to mention, it benefits the environment. Buy a couple of reusable bags to bring your groceries home instead of using the plastic bags offered. Instead of packing your sandwich in Ziploc bags, you can buy reusable sandwich wraps that you can wash and use over and over. You can store your food in Tupperware instead of in one-use plastic bags. According to ecocycle.org, 500 million plastic straws are used daily. You can buy a pack of reusable straws and keep them in your car or in your purse. Because to be quite honest, straws suck. You can even buy biodegradable garbage bags. This month, Environmental Health News said that the past year alone, more plastic was produced than the amount produced in the entire century before. There are so many things we can do daily that can benefit our planet, and we have no excuses not to. If we take a stand to stop supporting companies that produce plastic, we can make a huge difference. Unfortunately, people still aren't making that change, killing wildlife everywhere. Think about it this way for a second. If you were killing your pets or your friends or your family, you would change your actions immediately. But because it doesn't directly affect us, we tend to ignore it. Now, you think that you aren't hurting the people you care about, but that's it. You just think that. Because at the end of the day, you are. All the plastic that we pollute ends up in the food that we eat. So at the end of the day, you are hurting the people you care about and yourself. It's not good for anyone or anything to ingest plastic. Every piece of plastic you've ever used is still out there. We need to change, and everyone can by simply making conscious decisions every single day. Changing small actions. Make small changes to make a huge impact.